Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to today's video. If you are new on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it is so important to me because I'm trying to grow my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, guys, I thank you so much. I really appreciate you for being here. So now, in today's video, I'm going to share some of the healthy habits that I have adopted in my 30s. If you are in your 30s like me, well, I'm 36, so 40 is becoming more and more real for me as the days go by. Well, anyway, that is expected because unless you die, if you are in your 30s, the only logical thing to happen is that soon you'll be in your 40s, then 50s, like that. So now, if you are in your 30s, whatever you are doing, whatever it is that you are doing health-wise, is what will determine your life, not your life as a whole, but your life health-wise in the future. So what I'm saying is, if you are taking actions right now, if you are leading an active life, if you are exercising, if you are eating healthy, then you can be rest assured that your 60-year-old body will thank you for it. Okay, so now I have a list here of 5 things that I have adopted in my 30s. Well, 20s for me was a carefree time. Not carefree as in a bad way, but in terms of my food choices and also exercise. So now, as I became nearer to 30, I made a conscious decision. Some of the things that I have adopted actually are due to just making a conscious decision to better myself, although some were unnecessary action like exercise. I started exercising 8 years old, and it's because I had gone through a situation that got me really depressed, and it's actually a friend of mine who suggested that I try exercise and see if it will help me get my mind off things. So that is how I started exercising, and now it has become part of my life. Okay, now let me not bore you with that story. So let us start with the first habit. I take my exercise seriously, of course. Yeah. So now, in my 20s, I actually didn't care about exercise that much. Even after I gave birth to my two kids, who are right now 11 years and 9 years, I didn't take exercise seriously. I actually started when I had my firstborn, but now it didn't go far. So now, right now, by the like, there is no bargaining about it. I just have to exercise, both for my mental health and also for my physical health. For me, exercise is like just that good friend that will never leave me. you know yeah. So now, what motivates me to exercise, of course, is that I want to have a healthy heart at 60 years. I want to be as productive as possible even as I age. So yeah, I take my exercise seriously, very seriously. I exercise 4 times a week without fail. Yeah. The second one, I try to have enough sleep. Now, because of that issue that I've talked about, the one that got me depressed, I have been battling serious insomnia for a very long time. That is why I'm saying I try, because it is something that doesn't come naturally for me. Although exercise helps, but now there are those times that when I'm feeling anxious and all that, sleep just disappears. But now I have come to realize that sleep is a very important part of life, because if you don't sleep well, definitely you can't be productive the following day, because your body needs to rest. Yeah. So I take my sleep very seriously. If I have to take warm milk, if I have to take chamomile tea, if I have to do some calming exercises, so that I can be in a peaceful place so that I can sleep. If I have to have heavy curtains in my bedroom, I have done all that because I realize that sleep is important. So that's number 3. I take my mental health very seriously. Yes, guys. Now, I don't know, what can I say about mental health? The same way physical exercise, the same way you take care of your body by eating well and exercising, is the same way you need to take care of your mind. Okay? Mental health is as important as physical health because they work in sync. Okay? So now for me, I can say that I'm a very sensitive person, and in the past I have let people and things get the best of me. I have let what people say, what people think, and all that affect me mentally. And it is one of the things that led me into depression. But now I have redeemed myself. And honestly, as you grow older, you realize that you have less of yourself to give to other people. So honestly, you just have to sieve. If someone is not is adding, the only thing that they are doing to you is add sorrow, or they don't compliment you, or you just don't feel well when you are in their company, then there is no need for those people being around, right? So now, those are some of the things that I have, that I try as much as possible not to be in the company of people who don't build me, who only put me down. Also, people will always talk, people will always have their own opinion about you. People will always comment. What I have learned is that at the end of the day, it is me who has the key to my own happiness. At the end of the day, the truth is mine and no one else's. So honestly, whatever someone else thinks really doesn't matter. I know that it is hard to stay mentally stable, especially in this age where both negative and positive information is just at our fingertips. You can wake up a very jovial person only for you to go to Facebook and I don't know, someone has given a comment about on your photo that is negative, that will put you down. I don't know, people are just mean. But now at the end of the day, just learn to appreciate yourself. I have learned to appreciate myself. I have learned to let go of the past. There are things that I cannot change actually. And also, as much as a young girl, of course I had dreams, but now they say you dream as you plan, God laughs. Of course I had my own expectations that but by a particular age I would have done this and that, but now that is not the case and I can't kill myself for that. I have just learned to be, I don't know, to be what? I have just learned to appreciate the journey. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it is well, right? As in that thing, I do my best, I do my part, and then leave the rest to God. Yeah. So that is about mental health. Number 4, which is somehow connected to number 3, I am my own cheerleader. Honestly, in this world, what I have learned in my many years is that if you are waiting for someone else to notice that you are doing something well, or that you are really putting in the effort, then you can really wait till eternity. So as long as I am doing the right thing, as long as I'm on the right path, as long as I have tried today better than yesterday, that's good enough for me. As in, waiting for other people's validation, it just doesn't work. And it is something that I have come to learn to accept. That maybe sometimes you might do something good to someone, thinking that they will appreciate, thinking that they will, I don't know, that they will do the same to you. but now it doesn't happen. So when that happens, most of the times we feel disappointed, most of the time we question ourselves. But now at the end of the day, that other person may not see it as an issue. So you just let it go. As in in Swahili we say tenda wema nenda zako. Okay? Yeah. So number 5, I try to eat healthy. And also fill my house with healthy snacks. Now, in my 20s, honestly, my fridge was always full of sodas, juices, those caffeinated drinks. And I really didn't care. I could eat fries, I could eat, I don't know, as in those foods, cookies. If you're in Nairobi, you know St. Paul's cookies. I couldn't go to town and not pass by that place. But now, something funny. Something funny with health habits. Once you start eating this healthy stuff, at first you might feel like you are unajitesa, But now, with time, you'll start finding them delicious, by the way. And also you have to, when you make your own meals, you can put the ingredients that you feel that will make them tasty. And with time, the unhealthy stuff, the fries, I don't know, those cookies, the sodas, you won't even crave them, by the way. So recently I went to town and I passed by the place, of course, bought cookies. I put one in my mouth, but I just couldn't swallow it. So I brought them for my kids. Because anyway, then they still have time. They have time to play around. I cannot deny them the pleasures of the world, because they still have time to eat healthy in future. But now I also don't just give them unhealthy stuff all the time. Actually, in my house, I can say that the only time we take sodas is on birthdays. Sodas and cakes. Of course, I can bring them cakes, but it's just an occasional thing. It is not an everyday thing. I can cook fries for them even if I don't take. Again, it is an occasional thing. So I don't go feeding them unhealthy stuff just because they are still young and they can burn the fat fast. No. So what I have learned in my 30s is that when it comes to healthy eating, is that what works for me is out of sight, out of mind. If you want to eat healthy, honestly, simply don't stock the unhealthy stuff. Okay? So if you are stocking, if it is snacks, just stock the healthy stuff, the nuts, fruits, as in something when you feel hungry, you can reach for it and feel satisfied that you have eaten something healthy, other than stocking the sodas, the unhealthy juices, what else? The cakes and all that. So yeah, those are my 5 healthy habits that I have adopted in my 30s. Is there anything else that I would like to change about my life? Of course, there is a lot of them. But now this is just a start and I am proud of myself. Like I said, whatever you are doing right now, if you are exercising and eating healthy in your 20s and in your 30s, you are doing a good job. In fact, give yourself a pat on the back. Your body will thank you. Your 60-year-old will thank you later on. If you want to be productive, if you want to have a strong back, if you want to have a healthy heart in your old years, you need to start working for it right now. So guys, that's it. I am waiting to hear from you. At whatever age you are at, share with me what healthy habits you have adopted, how it is going for you, what you're doing different from what you used to do. Yeah. So please comment down below and let me know. See you. Thank you so much for being here. See you on the next video. And please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Bye.